telekinesis. No? Oh, the witch? You know, that was on Final Jeopardy last night. Fish friends? Fish friends, stargazers. I would like to meet them. How do they see through the water? I'm startled, I like fall backwards. Good Lord! Chaddock, put a leash on that. I'm gonna go follow Cal. Alright, this is where, out of game, I don't want any of your people under the influence of leadership coming with us. Because they're... Because it's... If it's like, stay on the ship, and then they got killed doing that, that's not really their fault. But if it's like, here, come with me as I go do this dangerous thing and they die, that could potentially be like a -1 on your leadership score. You see what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I mean... Alright. Tally-ho. It's Chaddock. I'm like trying to leave and he keeps talking. Chaddock, it's girls in a tub, in a little pool. I'll see you later. And I like jump off after Cal, like a Hulk jump. I'm doing these Hulk bounds with a little 10-foot burst of speed in the air with a wind stride. So if that's what, 10 foot and then double move, so I'm making like 80-foot bounds. With hairy legs. Titans. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yeah. It's a 25. I'm over there like, yeah. I started laughing. Like, which Johnny can't go then. Glad I'm red, because I would be blushing. Bug and I get in and start washing our armor like it's our skin. We were supposed to figure it out. Oh. So I gently step out. My bad. Bug, get up. Bug. Ah, I feel great. Smack Cal one more time. Don't you feel good? Mo motif?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Its pillars are... Huh. Okay. God, it's like that's like a tongue twister to my brain. Okay, okay, hold on. So there are...
Good day, Captain.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Is mining on the schedule today?
I'm gonna find a place to meditate and see if I can change my Kensai Grave Strike to Assassin Sense, I guess. Not sure how long it'll take. In the room that has nothing in it, at least put a library there with something we can look at for a little while. Oh, we're underwater. Oh, never mind. Well,
capacity of Sir Captain. Do you require my assistance? Goodbye, Captain.
I think maybe you did write the module.
He didn't write it. He just didn't read it.
I have something for you.
Oh, somebody's feelings hurt. uh.
Stole my bitch. So this is when my character gets an evil look in his eye. That's the assassin sense. And what's that feat where you use your strength in place of charisma for intimidate? I need that. The fuck is that? I can't remember it for the life of me. I absolutely need it though. I have no charisma, but I'm strong. None. I mean, I get 2, a bonus 2, but
Hey, how's it going?
The two of us make quite the pair, eh? Only if it's going.
what's the largest power attack penalty I can put on myself?
I will
That's
never
it?
love another person.
All right.
more than ready.
So put that on.
Whatever you need,
I
you've
put
got
that
it.
on myself, and then
I
that
miss
goes to
talking
my
to you
AC
already.
then. So it brings me down to an 18 AC.
I'm here for
Yeah.
you, my love.
Combat
Let's
brute.
see what you've got.
So then, I'm trying to work this out. So if I make my Mantis Leap charge, uh,
Bye, love. did a hell of a job piecing this station back together after the Serpent's Crusade rolled through. Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will
Anything I
ever
can
fully
help you with?
restore it to its former glory.
Looks to me like you were... Okay, no problem.
Only a matter of time before I get promoted out of here. You look like you've got news. Okay, come on, don't keep me in suspense. What? Wow, really? Let's see. Unique in the history. Okay. Oh, thanks for doing the legwork here. I'm not gonna forget that you helped me out. And someday, when I'm running the Vanguard, I'm gonna make sure you get paid big time. For now, though, my account's a little light, so this is the best.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me?
Was there something you
I
needed?
don't think my messages to SS...
By all means. Good to see you. I hope we have what...
Dude, I just crunched the numbers. This is ridiculous. If I
Is it a 33.3% chance?
when I do my charging pounce, if I were to crit with this assassin sense, it's them's good damage right there. I mean, I'm not gonna throw numbers around at you. It's pretty good.
Well, hello, sunshine.
How may the trade... By all means. May I be of service? You won't find a better off.
Yeah, I've been getting my ducks in a row. Chaddick, what's your big attack? Your ultimate move. What do you call it? Mother always said you should have been a satyr. I've got a character built for it. How do I abuse charge rolls? Well, I mean, they should get an attack of opportunity on me. Well, without improved bull rush, if I'm charging at them. Hmm. I'd like for need everybody to get their characters ready to go. So I have a Warforged who's going to need regular maintenance on his parts, but he's his own mechanic.
He's his own grandpa.
Yeah, but you're going to be out on sea though. The iron. Oh, ironwood, not iron. Ironwood. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't see new faces around here very often.
Yeah. You're not going to rust. You'll have minimal maintenance, and so will.
I'm on what you call a
Yeah.
long-term assignment.
Hey there. Ain't seen you before.
So long as the UC keeps
But then,
woman.
then you're.
Don't worry,
you
I
know,
won't
you
ask
have
questions. Well, you're
A
welcome here.
captain.
You got a
or
problem with our
the guy
history
who's
or our
assuming
heroes?
responsibility.
You can find
and
somewhere else
he
to get
has
yourself a drink.
something about him is similar to you.
Some of the UC's.
He has like looks like maybe mechanical joints or something. Like he can. Did you read the stuff I sent you, 2-5? Sent you quite a few messages.
Long live the UC.
And a picture that I thought maybe you could use, an image.
I should be grateful that things are so quiet here. But it just makes me...
I'd heard the
This
den
what?
wasn't quite living up to its old
Main.
standards, but this...
Okay.
Oh, it's definitely worse than I expected.
I wish I knew who I ticked off to get this.
So the captain is Damon D. What was it? Damon D. Ace. Yeah, Damon D. Ace. We'll come across that. I mean, this is your crew, you know.
If you see anything unusual or illegal, make sure you report it. Vanguard's
He's
here for a
the-
reason. We'll take care of it. Haven't seen you around here. Good to see another
He's
Vang.
jumping up and assuming some responsibility.
Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any...
Yeah.
Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up.
Yeah, but no,
you need
you're
anything?
the cook.
Say the word.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh, no.
Well, you
Vanguard
eat
wasn't
the
even a
brains
thought back
of
when this
everything they
place was first
catch.
here. The den,
somebody's
the original
gonna need
den,
to be,
mind you,
like,
got blown up during the Serpent's
really
Crusade.
badass
UC
fisherman.
Navy immediately rebuilt the station. Sometimes I think
There's,
that's why
you know, other
I'm glad
slots
we have it
left
as a
over.
post. And Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business,
So
which I
the
tried
mechanic
very hard
is,
not to pay
is,
attention to.
it's gonna
the
have.
station has
He's
never
a shipwright
recaptured.
too, so he's
Don't
gonna have
think it
his,
ever
his
will.
hands full. Maybe
Take
Steven
care.
could be the doppelganger, could be a fisherman. That's just your classes. We're talking about your
Greetings, Captain.
role on the ship, not how you want to kill people.
His role on this ship is murder hobo.
Talking about your skills, your
I really did think this place would
professions.
see a bit more action.
We get the occasional drunk and disorderly, but that's about it.
Yeah, but we're talking about just. Okay.
That's a little surprising, isn't it? Out here on the edge of UC space. Well, I certainly feel the Vanguard pilots don't
No, that's
seem to.
8-5.
You know, I really. But that's not at all what I'm doing. I feel like no one is. Well, the Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony war. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career.
Boats.
So I've been
swing.
told.
Oh, I've never
Well,
heard of that.
the Vanguard
Boats swing.
You know,
Mm.
thank you for the kind words of support. Why, certainly. Reporters
Fuck
are
you,
dispatched.
man.
It can. Farewell, then.
If there's any... Was there something you needed? You won't find a better...
First mate helmsman. Yeah, that probably would work better. Yes, sir. What's up? Yeah, the template was like, yeah, we whittled that down, though. No, hang on. Fuck, where did I have that? Uh, call it a, call it a 2, but it's not gonna be a whole illithid, obviously. Yeah. Alright. I'll do my best. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I'm not by no means ready to go, but I don't mind preparing for it. Just it, yeah, just have it just in case I get too busy. All right. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't push you too much on your continuity issue. It's like, well, how much do you want to tell me?
Good to see you. Certainly.
So your character must have been the
Well, that was
the
fun.
specialty cook, the chef, the best, here at the resort when it was attacked, and then something in the divine apocalypse there at sea turned
Let
you
me
into
guess.
this.
I'd be happy to get.
But you're kind of okay with it. All right. Later. It's like, but you're kind of okay with it though. Like, look how much more you can get done. It's all your little tentacles chopping things and
I'll be counting the minutes to our next...
So yeah, it was supposed to be +4 intelligence, +4
Oh, my
wisdom,
day just
+4
got off.
charisma.
Dropping off
And
a
I was
few
saying
joys.
take off one of those, remember? And then shave off 2 for the level adjustment. Also no spell resistance. And your dark vision and mind blast are both cut to 30 feet. And then that'll sufficiently lower it by 2,
Feel
I
free
think,
to
for
drop
the
some.
level adjustment. Or 2 or 3, actually. That's gonna take away some stuff. You still have the ability to eat someone's brain by just grappling them for 1 round. Extract. Like fuck. And that's terrifying. Yeah. 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 We're just gonna consider it a mental blast and not bring psionics into it if you don't want to be a psionic creature. That doesn't even matter. It's a 30-foot, a rose by any other name. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, yeah. Just a mental blast. That's all it is. It's almost like concussion. Goes through walls and stuff, but doesn't affect the air. It's just the mind. Now for Eric to maintain his mortal form, he will need a certain amount of maintenance. Wouldn't that be interesting? No, it's just parts of him are weaponized, let's say. He's an interesting character. But yeah, let's do the spread. Just make it easy. No need for rolling. Is that what it was? 12 to like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds fine. And see, I helped him shave off 3 levels, Steven. You want to take the whole +4? Well, all right, whatever. Gotcha.
I'll only carry... Talk to you again soon, darling.
Their favorite class is sorcerer, but that we don't do multi-class penalty. But is there any other reason that would be their favorite? They have books and stuff, like they're known as being intelligence. Yeah, they're not charismatic really. I mean, they have force of mind. I don't think they have force of personality. They're like it's a squid face, you know? How much character is there? Maybe if it was like turned colors and shit like a cuttlefish, then you could at least say, it's expressive, you know? Yeah, I think you're right. Wizard would scene would work better. Like they eat knowledge. Seems like you could take someone's spell book right out of their brain with auto hypnosis. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn, that's fucked up. You could totally do that. Usually evil alignment, but the cook that you were beforehand may have had like he may have had been a human with a celestial bloodline, and just well, that would be another level adjustment though. But uh, he may have been a goody two shoes in some way. Like you don't have to be an evil fuck if you don't want to be. Like you were you trained as a wizard, and then one day someone saw your talents with preparing ingredients and material components, and they were like, "You should be a fucking chef. Let me try and train you." And you made a lot of money at this place. Like you still want to finish your wizarding. As far as a profession, like you're a good cook. You're like you're like Harry Potter using the book. It's like, how did you get so much juice out of that worm? You've got to squish it with a silver knife. Don't cut it up with a normal blade. Mm, it's for the monster class. So, no. That's eventually, yeah. Yeah, eventually all these will catch back up. But yeah. I think everyone's going to be level 9 or 10 together. It's all going to kind of even out. I have foreseen it.
Good to see you.
If something's on your mind, you can tell. I'm still overwhelmed you chose to spend the rest of your life with me. I couldn't be happier. If it keeps us...
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, how are you?
There's only one thing in there that I thought was kind of OP. That's at level 3, there's a maneuver that lets you use a concentration check instead of a will save, and then instead of a reflex save. Like, Is it? If that's no big deal, then yeah, I guess everything's fine with it. Yeah, you have to pick one.
Switching over to standard engines.
Well, that's what I meant. Pick one to drop. Yeah.
Welcome to the clinic. If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docking.
And you know what that means. Oh yeah. Like you should be able to have a 22 or a 21 intelligence and the next level 22, which will be your 4th level. But as you guys know, like in the One Piece world, things like magical accessories are pretty rare. So that's why you guys are hitting the ground running as being very powerful, unique individuals at the right place, at the right time to be a crew and have something happen, Because otherwise it's not going to be like Gaddafi.
Got a little bit
Oh,
of a
well, there
cough.
should be a magic shop
This
around
area's
here
off
with
limits.
this
Authorized
isn't available.
personnel.
Like, maybe not. Maybe if you cross the Grand Line,
An outbreak.
you'll find some places comparable to magic shops. Not around here.
Understood.
What's happening, darling? I should start charging for
Yeah.
Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. Fine. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human
Reggie,
trials
didn't
on
I have
several
a system to work this out?
So
it was
far, only one
on a
patient has
point
survived.
basis for
For
powers.
what?
Powers of a higher level. Like it was something like 4th level would be 8 points. 3rd level would be 4 points. 2nd level 2 points. 1st level 1 point.
Thought it was
Something like
something like
that.
1 point. It's like 1 point higher than the spell level or some shit.
Well, for you it was psionics, so there's 0 level stuff we were taking into account, but it was for spells though.
I don't know.
It's like
If I remember.
if he had a 5th level spell slot, he should be able to split that up into like almost 10 1st level spells.
We done here? I have patience, you know.
I remember something like this going on.
Yeah. I'll have to think about it. I know there was a way I had that worked out. It was a point
telling
system,
me.
so
When Infinity
so yeah,
hired us, they said
those
human
bonus
trial
spell levels
authorization
could be
was already
split up,
underway,
and
and
you'd have
the
a shit.
approvals in a
With
matter
that
of
kind of
days.
intelligence,
Days
yeah,
went
even
by,
a low-level
nothing.
wizard, you'd have a
Every time we'd
shitload
ask, it was always just
of
days
spell
away.
slots
Kept
per
working.
day,
Between the money and potential success,
which will be useful.
it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this? It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud.
Reggie, what were you thinking about
Sean
being?
spoke the truth.
You got
We
5
thought the
levels to
approval
work
would
with.
arrive any
4
day,
of those
so we continued with the
can
project.
go to
By
a
the time we
level
started to
adjustment
catch
if
on,
you
it was
want.
already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Those are human lives we're talking about, but you're
It's
treating
the
them
One
like
Piece
data
world.
points on a slate.
But you can fall straight out of Gaddafi. Not Star Wars though. I think the Force is a bit too powerful for One Piece. A fucking Jedi could absolutely own in a pirate campaign. I don't want to open the door to. I tell you what, extreme effort. That I'll bring that. Um, I love extreme effort. It's one of my favorite things from Saga. What else? There are a few things. If you're really missing something from the Saga systems, let me know, and we'll probably bring it over.
Did I lose you?
If I could figure out a good way to work in vitality in place of crit confirmation, like I'd do that. You know, I love vitality. Yeah, crit confirmation is like 220s, but vitality is fascinating. What, Thaco? See, this is why I'm not bringing in the heroic levels and shit like that from Saga. Well, in the magical slash crazy goofy world of One Piece, there's all kinds of things that'll keep people from dying or whatnot. Have you tried slashing Buggy the Clown in half? Try burning Ace, Luffy's brother. Yeah, most of the time it doesn't work. What happened to you, Steven? Are you okay? All right, so your doppelganger, it says you get these huge bonuses to spot and listen and stuff. Take off at least 7 points off both of those, because those are the 7 monstrous hit dice that you don't get. You're going to start with 1 class level, and that's all the hit points you're going to get. I'll give you, because it says plus 15 to both, but it's a 7th level monster in the thing. So just put, I'll give you plus 8 to perception. That's huge. And then I guess take all the other stuff. Most, I thought it was detect thoughts. It's straight up telepathy. Yeah. I believe just like the 60 feet dark vision, I cut this in half to let you drop 3 on your level adjustment. So 50 feet telepathy, which is still really good, but there's going to be things going under and around the boat that 100-foot telepathy on a small ship just kind of, I mean, you're running a game. It's like right off the bat, that kind of hampers a lot of stuff. 50 feet though, that's cool. You'd be able to talk to everybody on the ship, but if somebody like swam under the ship, you might miss it, and that's what I need, to make good stuff happen. So do that 50-foot dark vision, 50-foot telepathy, and then 25 feet mind blast, and keep it like that so it's memorable. 50, 50, 25. Um, there are there's expanded lists. Oh, Mage Hand would be so good on a ship too. Like, oh, there's a rope up there. Right? Those are fucking expensive though, apparently. Don't get me started. Oh, damn, you can just do it. Wow. I don't know why I never considered that. Just get the spell animate rope. I'll give you one third level spell if you agree to the slight change in the backstory that, before these guys found you where you were hiding, you already ate a tourist's brains. You couldn't help yourself. It was the first time, you just got to change. And he turned out to be a fledgling wizard too, who knew some spells you didn't know. One of them was a higher level. So, and nobody else will know that. It's just something for your character. Like you've already tasted human brains, and it was so good. And then I'll let you go ahead and get one third level spell, and that whatever that spell is, you can always cast it at a level higher than your caster level, if you want to do it that way. That'd be a good way to start. So it can't be like, well, I've never tasted, brains other than fish. Like, there was that one time, but it wasn't my fault. I had just turned, and he wouldn't shut up. Some shit like that. It just makes for a good character arc. You're you're gonna have to find things. You're gonna have to find them in the world. So you'll be looking for like hidden pages, like the fuck. You ever seen the movie The Warlock, where he's looking for those pages? Oh my God, Lucas. Okay, I told you to watch Legend. I know, I know. Now you've got to see Warlock. Oh my God. He's looking. No, no, no. he's trying to. Oh man, 1 is good. 2 is actually
You
decent.
really
I've
think
never
that's
seen 3.
possible?
But 1 is amazing. But he's trying to get the pages from the book
Oh,
and
it's good to know
become
you
the
see it
one,
that way.
the
Oh, please with
Antichrist.
me.
Neither will our
And
peers.
holy
Go ahead, do
shit,
whatever
it's
you need to do.
amazing.
You can
What a
have
good
full
movie.
access to me.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career
It's one
suicide,
of my
the very thought
favorite
terrified.
old school 80s movies. um hmm. How about a keen butcher's knife? You're not sure where it came from. Something like that, yeah, that you can use in the kitchen. You can always keep it on you as the chef. Yeah. And you're not sure where that came from. Lots of strange people came through this place. What with the rainbow mist on, on one side way over there, Monster Isle on the other side. Dagger's supposed to be a D4, I think. Yeah. Just thinking harpoon. Like a spear harpoon. What? Animal Bane. Give me some kind of character history. Like what are you? I know you want to be the fisherman person, but does that mean you're like what are you? You're with your stats, nothing is low. It's not possible. The lowest thing you have is a 14, Steven. Don't fuck with me. Just no, you went for the full doppelganger. You can't play dumb now. Like what's your like what were you doing at the Paradise place, at the little tourist vacation place? Sexy. Yes. In my mind, anyway. Yeah, so she was posing as somebody else. What does that mean? Double agent, escort service? Were you were you working as like a very high paid escort? You can be whatever they want you to be. But she's like the specialty because she can be whatever you want, right? Boom boom. I don't know. Boom boom. The demon of death. Oh, I think I've heard of this. Steven, or did you actually bang for money? Like, how far do you go for the escort? Well, this is your character history. We're trying to write it. All right. All right. Just wondering, because it's like you don't just get there out of a vacuum. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking your character was captured by the fish people, forced to learn their ways, and that's why you're such a good uh, predator fisherman, fisherwoman. But then, like, around these parts, weird shit happens to people that's kind of unexplained. Strange, strange things sometimes just fall out of the fucking sky, and no one knows who or where or what. Out of game, that butcher's knife is one of them. So it fell out of the fucking sky, and someone's like, "Huh, I wonder who left this kitchen knife out here." Put it in the kitchen. Yeah. So there's like weird shit that happens around here, and you got oh sweet. Oh, that reminds me. If Eric isn't back, tell him. So I'm gonna forget this. He needs tactile sense, at least a little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do merit flaws, I'd rather like start at level 0 maybe, or definitely level 1 and go slow. Because I love milking merits and flaws and getting personality, and that's just it's fun to me. But the players have to be invested. Um, okay. Spell resistance. It said it's what 10 plus 10 plus your HD. Yeah.
I'll head to my crew position.
Can you believe it?
Do 5. Spell resistance 5 straight up.
You have a nice day now.
And a
Hello, Captain.
ten then. And also, yeah, 10 and with me. Bitch. 50 feet. That's what I said. Jesus Christ. It's like, yeah, I know if anybody comes within 75 meters of this side of the hole. What? No. Wait, not meters. Feet. Oh, God. No. No. You were captured and forced into this. No, wait. No, that was the beginning. Okay. No, I'm looking at I'm thinking about your character arc. You were happy with the fish people. This is a fall from grace for you, but you're doing what you have to survive. It's like, yeah, you're living well, but you'd much rather be accepted back down there, where you were before. But something happened and you don't want to talk about it. You probably broke somebody's heart, came between two guys like Yoko Ono, who knows. But it's not meant to be your thing now to just sleep with everybody. There is a air octopus. I think you'd be very happy with this. Look it up real quick. One Piece air octopus. Hold on, what's it called? I'm trying to find it. Animal species. 2.5 isn't back yet. Event. Oh my gosh, I don't know what he was asking. No, he was 8.5 was asking if he could have an octopus, and I was like, well, you know what? Considering where you are, it's very possible a breed of octopus may have just shown up that isn't comfortable in these waters. It may have actually wanted to like rest on somebody's shoulder, almost like a parrot. Oh, it's just called the octoballoon. Octopi that live in the White Sea of Skypiea. Common animal up there, very fragile, but they can be used for aerial transport if they take in enough hot air. Kind of like when they get bigger and a more powerful familiar, they'll be able to hold on to the whole ship and make it airborne for a little while.
Must have been a good jump. We're still
Right
on
now,
your
like
ship.
something
You've
like
entered
a feather
restart
fall
collective
from
space.
or something
Maintain
like
your
that
current course while we scan.
can be also used as aerial transport. Without inflating, they are about 3 feet in length. They can still move in the blue sea, but obviously their place is at home in the White Sea, which is clouds. It's a cloudy sea. It's not water. So they're not suited for the ocean. They're suited for the air. But they're an octopus. It's a fascinating creature. I'll work up the stats for it if you want it. Probably just make it like squid, regular squid familiar. But I'll say you've had it since the beginning, since you came to this island and started learning. So you were a beginning wizard that washed up here. You really don't have much more you can do without a teacher or some more spell books or finding a wizard that you can suck the brains from. Which is possible. It might be possible. So Lucas is always going to be on the lookout for, like, if there's a pirate that has something like an obvious magic user, he's going to be fucking biting at the chomp. Literally, to go get that fucking thing. And I will require its brains.
We're going to be visiting the astral land while we're here. I mean, that's a given, right?
Your character will sound like. Did 2.5? Did you look at the messages? do you think?
Are you sure you're okay?
Don't cause any trouble.
I have to admit, I'm a bit jealous of Ryujin's gorgeous design aesthetic. Or perhaps I should have their architects renovate the lawn.
There's one specialized tentacle.
Is that my
The
beautiful
others
shipment?
they grapple the
You were
head,
right about this
crack
one,
the
Masako.
brain, the skull open, the cranium, and then one specialized tentacle eats it up. Something like that.
Looks like it.
But
This
I
should
mean,
be
if you
more than
want,
enough.
you could have
Now,
the
I shall excuse
your
myself
octo
and get to work
balloon
on finalizing
familiar,
this prototype.
like
So,
able to
what
talk.
did you
You
learn
would tell
about
him what you
CM
wanted
Station
him to say with
RC1?
telepathy, and then like he inflated like a balloon. And yeah, if you wanted to give away your secrets.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Roths. Were there
Not
any
on the ship
survivors?
with your crew, but like right away, who knows? What are you gonna name him? Yeah.
Good. I may not condone murder,
Orpheus.
but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like
From
Ecliptic.
let's see,
Especially
Orpho,
after
meaning
massacring
snake.
innocents working for us.
Orpheus
Now,
of the
I
snake.
also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment
So then, what
there?
about your familiar?
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
It's probably a baby. Still needs to grow up a little bit, but they're very intelligent though. Like it would have escape artists,
So,
grapple, other things
It
like
sounds
that.
like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
To hell with corporations and CEOs and profit
The
margins.
brain.
People have died, and you aren't showing the least bit
Brain
of
named
remorse.
Craig.
I'll make
Have
sure
him sit on your
Yuko's team
head.
extracts
You'd have
every
16
bit of
tentacles.
information they
Cool.
I see.
It's still clone.
Should we use any of this
THX 2012.
information to expose Infinity Ltd?
And I'm
I can
imagining
keep
your
their
guy
names
in like
confidential.
a white
Between
chef's
hiring
outfit
Ecliptic
with
and
the buttons,
unauthorized human
no hat though.
trials, we have
Is
enough
Hal.
to take Luke. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for.
Yeah, I'm just imagining you as like a elven Robin Nico.
Head up to
Just
the
very,
executive
very
floor
chill
and speak to
and
Dr.
on top of it.
He has an. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
It's
Keep out of my
bigger,
way
but it
and I'll keep
also
out of yours.
splits into 8. Yeah. Like it can
You
come.
are now an
you can-
anime villain.
You can hold it together, you know. Okay. Cool. And then air.
right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the
Yeah,
final
and
answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
I had a feeling Imogene wasn't responsible. That poor woman.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of ways you could. Like, how many things could slow them down, bring them to you?
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding. Yes, you made the right call.
I mean,
briefed
suggestion goes a
Masako
long
and
way if
discussed
all
her
you're
plans
asking
on
them
handling
to
this.
do is like walk
While we
backwards
both
toward
agree
you.
Ularu is
And
guilty,
then once you've got a
we
hold
need
of them,
irrefutable
you know,
evidence
like,
before
shit.
presenting. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole.
That poor woman's name be continuously dragged through the mud.
Open your mind.
These nonsensical decisions.
Jesus Christ. I've grossed myself out. Because we all know what it looks like.
Imogene is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacay. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those
Better
movies.
down where it's wetter, take it from me.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark.
All right.
Please. Masako has
All right,
tasked
man.
Ularu with writing the program to bring down info. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You
Oh
will be
yeah,
tasked
Eric,
with the
you're gonna
assignment to
have
infiltrate.
something like
So before you
tremor
go,
sense.
I want you to bring that program to me.
Just so that when you're in your true form, you still have a perception of some kind. So it's not going to be very, very far. Like 5 feet, you know? You're basically, if someone's walking into your area, you know. They're not just going to... Six, how much do you know? Damn. Can't go into much detail then, but there's 5 feet tremor sense. Why do you say it's OP?
Good.
What part of...
Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected
good looks?
any suspicion, I have no doubt. Now, let's...
Those are the physical stats. Yeah, you're transforming. Just like a werewolf. If you have this nerdy dude who's transforming into a werewolf, he keeps all his non-physical stats and he gets the physical stats of the body he's transforming into. This is why Chopper is a doctor. You know, it's fine. It's totally fine. And that's, you have to spend a feat on that to give you the monstrous humanoid frame, and then your physical stats
we discovered
increase.
a mole within the company.
The
who leaked
first
vital
set?
information about...
That's too much.
You've got to be kidding me. Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina.
Everything
The
else
guilty
is going to
party
function
Imogene
as we
Salzo,
discussed. So it's like,
Our operative here obtained
you know,
the evidence to
improved
confirm.
crit, keen, all that stuff is only going to be +1, no, doubling threat range. So if you put improved crit on your feats and then manage to come across keen, you're still at 15-20. That's not too much. You're the captain, you're a badass, it's fine. You know?
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene
any
is
problem
highly
with it.
trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best.
Yeah.
So that's the threat.
Well, I mean, the way
I may
Lucas
have
had me
well-trained
worked out for my
operatives,
character,
but security is
when I
this
was
is a
telling him
huge
earlier,
failing
like
on
I didn't
your
want to say
I
it out
accept
loud
the
because it was over
responsibility,
150
but
points of
let's not
damage.
forget, the mole has already been...
Well, of
So I-
course. Thanks to another of my operatives.
No.
Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work
Keen,
have
improved
resulted
crit,
in
and assassin senses. Yeah, I'm 18 to 20 times 3. So if I do crit on them while doing the big charge with a Mantis Leap, Power Attack, Shock Trooper,
I can't imagine the mess their legal department
Minotaur
has
Charge,
If I may
like
make a suggestion,
all my feats and
we should give this evidence to David
stances
at
and
SSL.
strikes
It's the best
line
neutral
up
method
at
of
one
releasing
time.
this information
Yeah,
to the
we're
general
looking
public.
at
That'd
around
make my job
140,
easier.
150 damage.
David, it
Boom.
is then.
And that's after a full move action because of pounce.
I hope you're ready for
So all I really need to do is get to a position that I can initiate a pounce. And then that's a full
Good.
attack action I
I
get
can
from
tell
the
Vina.
pounce thing
Vina will
that
be
red
waiting
slots
for you
have.
in the neuroamp. Once you're done, meet me in my office.
Which is the only thing I get
Be
from
ready
being
to
a
discuss
slot
the details.
besides the plus 10 jump check, which makes it to where I'll never not make it to my enemy. That pounce is gonna fucking happen, you know? Like, fuck. Yeah, the other ways we were trying to do it was having somebody run up the walls, you know, and be able to try and charge while doing 90-degree turns, zigzags, running on the walls. And it's like, I don't think all that's necessary. If you can have the skill trick for the wall jumper, and then just do a leaping charge off of any wall if you have a good climb check and a good jump check. Can't believe Lucas has never seen Warlock. Have you guys seen it?
No.
It's so good. Not bathed in it, but he made it into a drink. The fat of a virgin baby boy that had not been baptized, and he drank it and got the ability to fly. Don't like it till you try it. So yeah, you're like some kind of weird half giant frame, but in order to get big on it, there's going to be this sound effect, like Zorro unsheathing his blades. So, you know, the normal half-giant frame is like all knees and elbows as they try and fit into regular society. You're just gonna look like a normal dude until suddenly, like, your arms and legs are extended like some kind of freak. And if they went for the joints thinking like that was a weak spot, they'd probably get cut, is what I'm thinking.
Hey, welcome to R&D.
You see what I mean?
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia
The
always
fact that the neuroamp can
So it's-
control and manipulate
here's my
people
list.
against their will is
I hope you're ready to
disgusting.
embark
think
on
it
one
makes
of
The
the
kind of
device
sense.
shouldn't be allowed to exist.
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target,
What is this
meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
You look like this all the time?
Yeah.
Alright, fine by me. What's in his hand?
It's water.
Why is he holding water? Oh, it's on the
You
very
didn't.
bottom. Watercraft.
I was gonna say you didn't. She didn't read the
Well,
description, huh?
It cuts it off. It doesn't show me the very end.
Oh, there's more than just that.
Have the
That's
incredible
just this-
ability to shape water to suit
Are you
their
messing
needs.
with me? Did DeMarcus put you up to this?
Either the spell, control. My dog made me trip earlier, and I broke my glasses, so I'm trying to read. So it's like stone shape, but it affects water instead of stone. But it holds the water, so you're a water bender.
Yeah. A completely amphibious
Shit.
creature that can stay underwater indefinitely and breathe air for days and weeks at a time, so long as he drenches himself in a gallon of water.
Were you gonna finish that thought?
Let me look at it. Look it up. I'm not seeing the
You were saying?
adjustment. Does it have an adjustment? Whatever you're
Plus
looking
one.
at. All right. Well, the one I'm looking at. Let's see. Is the D20 PF SRD?
Hmm.
Is there what are you looking at? Forgotten Realms?
It just says SRD dndtools.org.
Okay, I see it. Ugh, let me do find on page.
Hold on. Here's the other half.
It's easier if I can just.
Excuse me. Did you
Okay.
need something?
Well, too
What
late.
was it called? Von Voda.
The Vodyanoi.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, let's not get carried away there. That terminology is a bit heavy-handed. So, are you ready to get started? Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured. Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
I hope you know what you're doing. I worry about you. Be safe.
All right, let's get this party started.
All right. I really don't have a problem with it. It's fine.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Warning. This unit is not suited for addressing mental health concerns.
Take off the negative to wisdom. What was the other one?
It says 2 dexterity, 2 charisma, and -2 wisdom.
Yeah, scratch the dex and the wisdom. Give him +4 charisma. Are you gonna make him a sorcerer? He's gonna be ugly as sin, but like the greatest guy, you know, like life of the party. He looks like some mutated frog thing, but that's fine. There's plenty of precedents for that. People will just think you're like a fish man, or maybe a frog that ate a human fruit or something. But yeah, they favored class sorcerer, and with a good charisma, like you do a lot with that. But I like the thing that like he actually looks like he might be fun to hang out with, but ugly as fuck though.
All the fun times.
They will be had. All right. What are you thinking about naming this abomination?
Not entirely sure.
They're excellent crafters of magic. Oh, good. So if you go the route of making magic items, 2-5. Wasn't there some weird warlock build that you knew for that? Where you can make all kinds of magic items? Because they're going to be so scarce in this world. If you could actually make some, that'd be invaluable. And it'd actually be a commodity too. Like you could make them and sell them at different ports. Trade them for things. Okay, so you have something like the monster frame, but it's like a medium frame. So you actually appear to be a small creature, but you can get medium on it. I was gonna say you can get big on it, but you can't really get big. You can get normal. You can get average on somebody. Yeah. They stand not much more than 4 feet tall. They're in a hunched and squatting posture, but their true size is apparent from their weight. Most are from 170 to 300 pounds, and when they stand up, you know, they're at normal, like, average height, which I guess, you know, 5'10" or something. Most of the time they're like hunched over. They look little. Most of them worship Palgalak. So
knowledge is all.
Vadyanoi.
Frog people.
So most work near the waterfront as pilots or navigators, regular dock workers, blah, blah, blah.
How are you feeling? You look good?
Well, it's not even midnight. What are you talking about? It's your fault, not mine.
That's exactly what we want.
What,
Just a couple quick notes before
what's
using
the name of your character?
First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat
what is the level
situation.
you have to work with? Yeah, what is it? Jeez.
Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about.
All
Now
right.
let's test this sucker
Crazy
out.
bastard.
DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Later. She learned with the fish people how to hunt.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves
So
being
it
hands-on and
gives her-
experienced. It's probably
gives her
why
some
he's the
use
second most published scientist.
on the boat,
Just head up
definitely.
the stairs nearby to the up.
And the tricks of being able to turn into anybody else. But that's really just a trick in this world, you know? Gotta have other skills with it. So their homes are amphibious as well. So you're like, if there was ever a hole in the bottom of the ship and it started sinking, like, you're the dude. you're down there fixing it. You know?
Because he can also cast mending.
Oh man, Reggie could use his abilities to push the water back out of the hole. The water itself could be a mendable material. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. What are the extent of this ability? Could you make a bubble? Could you get them to the bottom of the sea where the sea elves live?
Let's see. Well, I mean, as far as the going to sea elves, I could just do that myself. I don't know about the rest of you guys. Great ability to shape water to suit their needs. Blah blah blah.
I think if you had time, in the cartoon, they need about a week to cover the entire ship in this special fluid, and then they blow it up like a bubble from the inside. I think you could do it if you had some time. Fascinating. And so you're getting all that with one level. Try to talk Steven out of this, you know. It's like, why? I don't know why he wants to waste four of his beginner levels just to be a full-fledged doppelganger in One Piece. Like, I don't get it. Whatever. No, I'm very clear about that. Like, you're taking penalty of the level adjustment, you're not getting any of the hidden monstrous class. And you know, that's what's the headache is, because I have to like think about that and tell him over and over and over, no, you don't get plus 15 to spot. That's like, there's some added shit there that you're not taking into account. Like, if the monster is at level 7, plus 15 to spot probably means 10 ranks. Plus 5 to spot is what it should be. You know? Think about it. It's a 7th level from 7th hit dice of monstrous. So the most ranks he could have in it is 10. It's a plus 5 to spot. It's plus 5 to perception. Alright, do you guys... It's just you two in the party now, right?
NC. Maybe.
NC, are you playing?
If you ask me, DeMarcus is a little too excited about all this. Stop by my office
Okay.
next time you're in the tower, okay?
Well, you guys want to know each other?
I don't care.
If you start already knowing each other, then it makes it a little easier. You and Reggie's character. Like, I don't know how you've done this. I don't know how you would have done this on your own. Liv, this has been difficult for you. So if you can't perform regular maintenance on yourself, you revert back to your original form for a certain amount of time. And that can happen in bad times, in bad places. And so it'd be very simple to say Reggie saved you when you fell in the sea.
Eh.
Easy. Done.
God damn it, DeMarcus, go get the key card. I am so not going to use this in combat. This is retarded. The neuroamp. Have you gone through the Ryujin storyline? Yeah, never mind. Like, this is a good idea in theory, but I don't know, there's too many fucking buttons. Oh, you fucking cocksucker, just use the fucking key card.
On the one hand,
Alright,
I'm
so like I said,
fascinated
if
by
you spend
incredible technology. On the other, I'm
if you
terrified
spend
what
that
could
1
happen
feet
should this fall into the wrong hands.
monstrous
I've never
humanoid
been so
whatever, then
Divided
take the
about
better
something in
stats.
my life. Well, well.
Oh my god,
Back for
that was
more, eh?
incredible.
Stay
Like, they're
safe,
good
darling.
stats.
Wow.
how to describe it. 1 minute I was
You think
excited
they're
about
too
seeing
good?
how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my
Really?
train of thought.
Better
It
stats
felt
puts you
eerily
behind?
natural. And yes, I
What do you
admit it,
mean?
just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I think it's well
I'll be
worth it
keeping
for
myself
those
under
numbers,
constant
but
surveillance now.
yeah, do what you want to do.
Curious if any other
But like
side
when
effects
when
may
I
have
think
this.
of Chopper, he's a doctor. He's a wimpy little doctor.
So,
And
tell
then
me all
suddenly
about
he's
it.
fucking
How
not.
did it feel?
You know,
Any
it's
side
like
effects?
there's got to be a way to accomplish that within the mechanics. It's like, spend a little feet, and it really pays off. I mean, you still get all 5 levels, right? So you could do Fighter 1 and 2, and Psychic Warrior 1 and 2, and have those 4, 5, 6 feats.
I have to get back to work.
That's
Did you need something else?
intelligence to AC and attack. Just to damage. Yeah, but I think Warblade also would give you your intelligence to something. Can't fucking remember. I think it was Warblade. But that's, what are you looking at? Like, is that 8 levels in that build or what?
I have to get back to work. Did you need something else? Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
Sword Sage to 4th?
I heard. It really was
Why?
fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
Not worth it. I'd say if you take Sword Sage to 2,
Not at all.
switch,
But
and I'll
I
let
can
you
imagine if I
add
experienced disorientation
the other
like that,
the other
but
maneuvers
regained
and
my awareness
stances
in another
would just
room.
like
It could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running
just
some more
go
tests
with the
in future,
original.
though.
Sword Sage gets the best progression, but then
When
that
it
would
comes
open
to
you
your
up to
job,
the other the tree.
Besides, the neuro
So if you went with Warblade,
if a
like they
subject's
get
morals or beliefs in something are strong enough,
Iron, I think. That's barred
being
to Sword
said,
Sage. That's
it's
some
been
really good
interesting
stuff.
to discover the actions our subjects think.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, it sounds like you have an assignment to complete. And DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
I can't believe Vina finally pulled it off.
Is that all it was? Reflex?
Yes?
Howdy. Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I've got my eye on you.
Now, see, I would, instead of, because we don't do crit confirmation, I would rule that would be intelligence to damage, or to hit, or both. I mean, you'd have to. How many levels is that to get it? 3? Yeah, both. I'd say both. So, and then as a 5th level, you'd have 3rd level stances and maneuvers. As a 5th level initiator, being 2nd level Sword Sage, 3rd level Warblade. Be a 5th level initiator with 3rd level maneuvers. That'd be pretty sweet. coming, Reggie?
I guess. Give me a sec.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure
Finish
how
up this.
accurate. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time
Which
to
one?
put that. We're
Oh, that
sending you
belt.
into Infinite. Lucas Drexler is about
Well, I
to
mean-
learn exactly why you don't.
What's the duelist doing for you? Intelligence to damage?
And wish he shall. Every
To
day.
AC.
While he rots. All right. Yuko has provided a layup. You
Alright,
have
the
two options for
swashbuckler
this
is intelligence to damage.
We'll be providing you with the
right?
option A.
And how many levels
you
does
gain
that
entry
take?
through their maintenance access. Option B.
Damn.
We give you an assigned
Why,
identity
you're better off
and
doing the
arrange
3
a
levels
meeting
of
for you.
Warblade. Because I'll roll it, gives you intelligence and damage at that.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the market. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer. Second is Faye Sengsavant's computer in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on. Also,
As you can see, you've several floors to
So-
traverse. So I hope you're prepared.
Oh.
you'll only have free range on the marketing floor.
Yeah.
Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least
Yeah,
some
wisdom
level of
to AC is pretty sweet. But
That's what we're counting
there's a
on.
caveat
Now,
in there, like,
I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's.
I think
You
there's
see,
something
once
else.
we expose and we only want the public to know
Oh yeah, I
about
was thinking of
I've created an
precognitive defense.
overseer program.
It's like it's deflection, but it functions on dex. So if you lose your dex, you lose that defense. I was like, shouldn't precognitive defense function off wisdom? I would think so, but they have it off dex.
With tech like that, I can see why you'd want to maintain control of the narrative.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions,
Yeah.
controlling the narrative.
Oh, let's just hope this program is as thorough as...
Come on!
No, we don't want them. In fact, unless they're a master. Simon Rychek.
Fucking glasses. I'm trying
One
to
second.
balance them on my
Simon
nose.
was able to get a...
One of the things broke off.
My thoughts exactly. Or also, it should help reduce...
Um,
These suits are
Alright.
And that's what we're hoping for.
Once you've run the... If he asks... SSN... It certainly will. So, any...
Reggie, do you want to eat a devil fruit?
Good luck. And be sure to report
Eh.
directly back to...
Here's Simon's passcode. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access.
It would
Well,
defeat
so
the
that's your
purpose.
ticket in, either
He
way.
wouldn't...
Don't.
He'd have to just, like, crawl on the bottom. Slowly. And, sleep. Like, a lot.